Remember, viewers, now, in fact, as the world's largest two economies continue to be at the loggerheads, the Indian markets have also reacted, and sharply, in fact, so on the ongoing world trade tariff war. The Indian markets have opened in the red today. The BSE Sensex is down 0.43% and the Nifty 50 is down 0.47%. Meanwhile, if we consider the trends from the last 5 days, the markets have been faring better. Now, as the global markets have also been affected severely with uncertainty at the center stage of what remains to be happening ahead, as the reciprocal tariffs controversy between the US and the China continues to tense and continues to turn worse. Remember, the global markets have been volatile for the last few weeks ever since the US President Donald Trump commenced waging his tariff war. The US markets are in the red too at the moment. The NASDAQ plummeted 3.07%. Meanwhile, Dow Jones is down by 1.73% and the S&P 500 has been dipped by 2.24%. Dr. Sharat Kohli, senior economist, joins me this morning. Appreciate you joining me this morning, and like every other morning, we are concerned about how exactly the future of the markets, specifically Indian markets, look like, as there is in fact some tension today as to what has been going on in the previous days. It was faring better, but today the indices in fact depict a red in the market. And what does this exactly signal to for the global markets as well that are currently in a fix, Mr. Kohli?
Good morning, Simran. Good morning to the viewers of NewsX. This is just faring as I had been predicting all these days. The market are in an uncertain zone, the global markets. Well, the Indian markets had recovered, all the losses it had suffered after the tariff announcements until yesterday. But today it is back into the red. This is on account of two reasons: 245% tariffs once again announced by America on China, and second and more important aspect is the comments of the Fed Chairman Jerome Powell a little while ago. He said that cutting down Fed rates is not going to be that soon and easy, and he says tariffs have made it difficult for the American Fed to cut down the rates. He said for rest of the year, it'll be a tough fight because tariffs are going to fuel inflation. So the rate cuts don't seem to be immediate, which is obviously causing concern in the market. So I think this whole uncertainty is creating this confusion. As for the Indian markets, they are slightly in red today. We should also not forget that today is Thursday. Thursday happens to be the weekly expiry day for Nifty. So what happens is that all the speculative derivative deals during the week are squared up today. So markets may close a bit in the red. And the good thing, Simran, which has happened in Indian markets, besides the recovery of the Trump tariff losses, is that the FEIs and the FIIs, the foreign institutional investors and the foreign portfolio investors, have suddenly turned buyers. We saw buying of about 4,000 crores yesterday. Day before, we saw buying of about 6,000 crores, that is a good thing which has happened. And we should not forget this is a truncated week. In market language, we call it truncated week as this was a holiday on Monday. There's going to be a holiday on Friday also. So basically 3 trading sessions. Today is the last trading session of this week. So considering that and considering the expiry, the market may close slightly in red or may recover if we get, again, FPI and the FII buying in the latter half. You never know, market may recover as well. But yes, the broader picture is that uncertainty because of the Trump tariffs and the trade war between the two of the largest economies in the world is looming large. The danger is looming large on the global markets. So you're seeing mixed reaction because the Japanese delegation reached US for a deliberation on the tariffs. So we saw the Japanese market, the Nikkei, recovering. But other markets like the Hang Seng and the Chinese market, the Hong Kong market and the Chinese market were in the red because of 245% tariffs levied on China. So it's going to be a mix. It's going to be uncertain. It's going to be a roller coaster. It's going to be volatile over the next few days. I think each day's story in the market, Simran, will be a different one. It will not be a continuing story. You might keep hearing new announcements, new declarations, new tariffs, new rollbacks. All this happening. So it's going to be quite a happening place as far as the world trade markets and the world stock markets are concerned, Simran.
Well, absolutely. In fact, it remains to be very crucial how the markets react, and specifically given at the point when the world is also undergoing this wave of change, how the tariff war is turning out to be. Mr. Kohli, I'll request you to be on the broadcast with us, as we are also learning